There's an unsung genre of film that I want to talk about. I don't think I have too much to say about it necessarily, but I wanted to get it out there anyway. Background noise movies. Now, I don't know how many people do this or if it's just me, but have you ever had to work on a project or a paper, something where you have to look at a computer screen for an extended amount of time? And you want to put on a movie not necessarily to watch, but just to have on as something to break up the pure sensory deprivation of silence and a computer screen. I don't do this all the time personally, but I do so every so often when working on a script or a project that requires it looking at a blank white screen. These types of films can be broken into about two or three categories. I refer to the categories as mindless and moments in this video. Starting with mindless, here you have movies that, whether they are of quality or not doesn't matter too much, but they are consistently fun, violent, entertaining, or action-packed, or possibly a mix of those four categories. In this category, I put movies like Riccio, Turbo Kid, Hobo with a Shotgun, Night Train to Terror, Dread, and Terminator 2. Movies of this caliber fall under mindless, and like the examples I've just listed, these movies can range in their quality. Then we have the category I'm going to refer to as moments. These kinds of movies are movies that are pretty awful in quality, and more often than not, they can be pretty boring. But they have some good moments of action, violence, unintentional humor, or a mix of those things that make them good as background noise movies. They work best because you end up working your way through the boring bits of the movies, and when you look back at the screen, you'll usually catch some of the best parts of the movie. In this category, I put movies like Zat, Mad Ron's Previews from Hell, Carnival of Blood, The Corpse Grinders, Cannibal Terror, Manos the Hands of Fate, Tales from the Quad Dead Zone, and pretty much any Andy Milligan film. Movies that most of the time aren't too good, but have some pretty solid moments. I have a certain love for these kinds of movies because they make working, especially working on a computer, a lot easier, and every time I find a new one, it means I have more of a variety in terms of what I can put on when I work. I don't know how to close this video, but I wanted to kind of put this idea out there in case anyone does this or hasn't thought to do it yet. It's a good way to make monotonous work a lot less monotonous.